Gorilla Tag is a game that was created in 2023 by a developer named Lemming VR. The game was free to play on Oculus Quest and Steam, and it has over 5 million players worldwide. The game is simple. You just use your hands and arms to move around the virtual jungle, and you try to tag or avoid being tagged by other players. There are 4 different game modes: Infection, Hunt, Paintbrawl, and Casual. The game also has 6 different levels to explore and a store where you can buy items, play with, and wear to express your inner monkey. Sounds like a fun and harmless game, right? Well, think again. Gorilla Tag has a dark side that many players are unaware of. In this video, we're going to expose some of the bad things that happened in Gorilla Tag and why you should be careful when playing this game. First of all, Gorilla Tag is not a game for everyone. The game requires a lot of physical movement, and it can cause motion sickness, nausea, dizziness, and headaches for some players. The game has no comfort options. Some players have reported feeling sick after playing Gorilla Tag for a few minutes, while others have been able to play for hours without any problems. It depends on your personal tolerance and experience with VR. If you are prone to motion sickness, or if you are new to VR, you might want to avoid playing Gorilla Tag, or at least take frequent breaks and drink water. But motion sickness is not the only health risk that Gorilla Tag has. This game can also cause injuries, accidents, and damages to yourself, your VR headset, or your surroundings. The game is so immersive and addictive that some players forget that they are in a real world, and they end up hitting walls, furniture, windows, or even other people. Some players have broken their VR headsets, controllers, or TVs by smashing them with their hands or heads. There have been countless reports of Gorilla Tag players injuring themselves or breaking their stuff on Reddit, Twitter, YouTube, and other social media platforms. Here are some examples of the incidents that Gorilla Tag players have shared online. A player who broke his nose by running into a wall after playing Gorilla Tag. A player who dislocated his shoulder by falling off his bed while playing Gorilla Tag. A player who broke his TV by throwing his controller A player who broke his TV by throwing his controller at it while playing Gorilla Tag. A player who punched his girlfriend in the face by accident while playing. And these are just some of the mild cases. There have been more serious incidents, such as players who suffered concussions, fractures, and sprains, or even seizures while playing Gorilla Tag. Some players have even ended up in the hospital or the emergency room because of Gorilla Tag. The game is so dangerous that some VR headsets, such as the Oculus Quest 2, have issued warnings and disclaimers to Gorilla Tag players, advising them to play in a safe and spacious area, and to be aware of their surroundings at all times. Secondly, Gorilla Tag is not a game for kids. The game has no age rating, no parental controls, and no moderation. The game is online, which means you can interact with other players from around the world. However, this also means that you can encounter some toxic, rude, or inappropriate behavior. Some players use Gorilla Tag as a platform to troll, harass, bully, or offend other players, using profanity, slurs, insults, threats, or even sexual harassment. Some players also use hacks, cheats, or exploits to gain unfair advantages over other players, such as flying, teleporting, or glitching. Some players also use mods, custom skins, or avatars to change their appearance, voice, or name, sometimes impersonating celebrities, characters, or even other players. Some of these mods, skins, or avatars can be funny, creative, or harmless, but some of them can also be disturbing, offensive, or inappropriate, such as nudity, gore, violence. There have been many complaints or reports of Gorilla Tag players experiencing or witnessing toxic, rude, or inappropriate behavior. Here are some examples of the bad things that Gorilla Tag players have seen or heard online. A player was called a racial slur by another player while playing Gorilla Tag. A player who was bullied by a group of players who were using hacks and cheats while playing Gorilla Tag. A player who was tricked by another player who was impersonating Mr. Beast while playing Gorilla Tag. And these are just some mild cases. There have been more extreme incidents, such as players who were doxxed, swatted, hacked, or even stalked by other players because of Gorilla Tag. So as you can see, Gorilla Tag is not the fun and harmless game that it seemed to be. The game has a dark side that many players are unaware of or choose to ignore. The game can cause health risks, injuries, accidents, damages, toxicity, rudeness, and people being inappropriate to yourself and others. The game can also expose you to hackers, cheaters, and exploiters, mods, skins, avatars, trolls, harassers, bullies, offenders, impersonators, doxers, swatters, hackers, and stalkers. The game is not for everyone, and it is not for kids. The game is dangerous, unsafe, and unsuitable for VR. The game is Gorilla Tag, and this is its dark side. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, and share. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.